What's up, everybody? How's it going? Said I was going to do another video today about some more Xbox stuff. So I know people they had a lot of time already with the new Series Elite 2 controller since it's been out. I didn't really care too much about getting new peripherals for my Xbox. I love the console and stuff. I got the One X. I'm going to get the Series X. I'm a big PC guy, so I want the most powerful system out there. And next generation Xbox Series X is the most powerful console, as everybody knows, with tons of games coming in the pipeline and everything like that moving forward with pretty much one of the richest companies, Microsoft. So you got Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon, trillion-dollar companies right there off the bat. And Microsoft obviously is far more successful than Sony is, period. So I'm always going to bet on the trillion-dollar company that is Microsoft any day, Microsoft's put themselves in a great position with the ecosystem, bringing in 2.5 billion people and devices worldwide with xCloud. They've already got the Game Pass that's unmatched. They got the Xbox Live that's unmatched. So that positions the Xbox Series X in a perfect position. They got Phil Spencer already addressed last year in 83, 2,000 plus games in development, new IPs, returning IPs, things like that, indie games. But this video I'm going to be talking about in general. Let me turn this thing off first before so in general about this guy right here, the Series X, the Series Elite Series 2 controller. I love this thing for the customization of it. It's got the textures on the triggers. It's hefty. It's got the grip on the rubber grips on the sides, so you got a good balance and everything. Everything, low latency, all that stuff like that on this built bad boy. I like that you can sit there and put these things up, and you got regular in depth. You've got you got your mid, what I'm saying, for race cars, things like that, and then you got your for the shooters. So the aiming on this thing and the response on this thing is insane. I play on Gears of War, Halo 5, and Call of Duty, and I'm like taking dudes out. Like my aim is like bam bam, like it's just 1-2 enemies down. And it's helped me increase my game a lot better on shooters, in general. So I don't get a lot of time with too many shooters. Like, running gun shooters are, it's anybody's game really. We can all play Call of Duty. It's a child's play game, But playing a real shooter like a Gears of War, something challenging for the core gamers like us that like to get in depth, like the core hardcore stuff, like Gears of War 5, or play like a massive amount of Warzone and Halo multiplayer. This controller is it, and also it works greatly on Titanfall as well. I played a little bit of Titanfall too. I don't think with this controller yet. I'm going to try it. I'll probably reinstall it today and just check it out. But yeah, I'd imagine it works the same setup and everything. But I love it. It's worth $180. In general. It works with my Series X, so the Series X controller is going to be the texture, and this is a little bit fraction size smaller than the regular Xbox controller that I got with the Xbox One X when I bought it last year or whatnot. So basically it's very comfortable, but it's going to have the Series X controller is going to have all this. It's obviously where you see that button right there is my pre-mapped out with the API. I download the software, I got my Xbox and everything to map out what buttons I can do. Basically my presets, my first preset, when I hit this button, that light right there will light up. That'll be gears. So basically, let me power this on again. So right there, what you see on the video, that light right there, that's for Gears. That's for Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer. That's for Gears of War 5, and that's for Mortal Kombat 11, the third one down. And then I turn it off. It's regular set. So I like it. It's a great device, and it's very responsive. And the cool thing about it is, anytime I want to customize it, I can sit there, pull these guys off, and then plug them right back in. And I program these to be additional buttons. So instead of pressing down, clicking down like on Halo 5 Guardians to run, or on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I'm pushing forward and I'm clicking this bottom little button right here, just tapping that or double tapping it to run or sprint. So So that just makes it a lot easier. And then I got my automatic share button right here. So when I'm playing Gears 5 or MK11, I tap this button, it automatically records or snapshots where I want it to be. So it's a great, amazing controller. I never went back to the original Xbox controller after this thing. It is amazing. It's awesome. I can't say enough that the directional pad playing fighting games is way better. You're going to have the same hybrid setup, the same texture, the same trigger texture, next gen all Bluetooth internals, API, haptic controllers, feedback, all that stuff like that Xbox has been using since last generation, you know what I mean, with their controllers and whatnot, but they just keep on getting better and better with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Everybody at tournaments uses this controller over any other platform's controller. It is the best controller on the market in the world and whatnot, especially for gaming. It's going to have right there, it'll have this dedicated share button on where that preset button's at right there. It's going to be just everything is on the internals of the softwares, drivers, everything like that. With the Series X controller is going to be all next gen based, like something that's going to be probably better than this. And then it'll come out with the Series 3 Elite 3 controller, which I'll definitely probably pick up when they do that. The cool thing about this guy though is, what if I wanted to get rid of this haptic, this directional pad hybrid thing, I can take that off and I can go in my little box here, if I can get this thing out, and I can put this one in and then go back to the old school way. But and I'll just put that one back. But I like this hybrid one. The hybrid's pimp. So you get this whole box of thing with the USB-C charging, wireless charging kit, all the other devices. You get your Xbox 360 style things if you guys want to go, if you're used to that kind of controller. You got this bigger analog stick, so if you wanted to pop these off, right? Whoops. Sorry about that. And pop this one on. You see, it's a little higher. This works for, like, it can work for fighting games, race car games, or shooter games, whatever, however you want to look at it. You can do that. And the cool thing is, with this, see how it's like, you know, it's pretty loose. If you go here and take this key, you can do it with both analog sticks. You tighten it down. I prefer this for racers though, because it's like, it gives you like that power steering feel, you know what I mean? It doesn't flip back, it goes right back to center, you know what I mean? And it's more stiff. So that's really cool, and then you can obviously torque it to be back to where it was before. So that's the Elite Series 2 controller, and there's a lot more stuff to it. I mean, just playing games in general, especially shooters and race cars and fighting games, I mean, it's far better and far more responsive, especially for the most powerful current gen console right now, the Xbox One X, and then getting the next gen most powerful console, the Series X. As I said, you know, that's going to work very well on that as well. I'll be ready for that. Obviously, it'll update the drivers and stuff like that. Battery life in there, it's internal battery, it's not removable. You'll see the option of the removable next gen lithium batteries in the Series X that comes with the console, but they'll probably come out with another variation as well, where you can have lithium cell and wireless charging and all that stuff. Or the Series X standalone controller will probably be wireless charging, because everything's going to be next gen about it. I'm excited for it. I like it. It's worth the investment. I can use it on my PC, my Xbox. I use it for my xCloud, you know, everything. Microsoft's built an amazing ecosystem that's going to keep on getting better and better, where peripheral software and devices work all together, and it's just Microsoft's Xbox ecosystem's far beyond anybody else right now, period. And that's why I invest in the PC and Xbox platforms, because there's more games, more content, better hardware, software services, and Microsoft's $1 trillion plus company, like I said, that is giving me the best services I can ask for gaming and developing and just everyday use of stuff, you know. So that's the Elite Series 2 controller, and it's awesome. I love it. But yeah, so it's really cool time, you know, that we are into a transition of next gen consoles with the Series X and PS5. This day and age, everybody owns all platforms. I mean, there's exclusives to each platform that everybody likes to play, you know. Microsoft this time around, I appreciate what they're doing, because now you got Phil Spencer, who's a true gamer, who's a publisher developer, that's going to bring us a ton of new content, new AI. I mean, not AI. New AI, but I mean, because Microsoft's putting machine learning into the Series X as well. Basically, they're bringing us new IPs new adventure games, new RPGs, new MMOs, things like that. So we're gonna have all these cool new games, new stories, new franchises, new sagas, and everything like that, along with returning blockbuster games like Halo. The franchise Halo has made 10 times more money than any other franchise out there. I mean, games like Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, God of War cannot make the money that Halo is making. Halo's made more money than all three of those games put together. And I said it in one of my previous videos with the Halo content, the novels, the comic books. I mean, the tournaments, the games, the swag, everything like that. I mean, and what they're doing with Halo Infinite now, the $500 million project that Microsoft, built a new graphics engine from the ground up, and a lot of the studios, and using a lot of the next gen Unreal Engine 5 studios that will look better on the PC and Xbox platforms over anything else. And you got Frostbite, that's going to look better on the next gen Xbox as well. And you got Snowdrop, that's going to look phenomenally well on the next gen Xbox over anything. So it's a great time to be a gamer, and I know, and I just choose PC and Xbox because of reliability, the hardware, and the services that come with it. There's nothing else out there like what the PC and Xbox platforms continue to do with professional gaming, online gaming, and just innovative gaming. So I love it. I'm always going to invest in it. And so yeah, that's my video for the day. But I hope you guys are out there enjoying and stay blessed. And I'll do another video sometime down the line. Some other tech stuff. This is a primary gaming channel in general, like talking PC, Xbox stuff. But I wanted to show that peripheral off, and it's definitely worth it if you can find an Elite Series 2 controller. If you're a PC or Xbox guy, or you're testing the waters of xCloud, which is a phenomenal service as well. Like I said, get this guy. It's worth the investment. You can use it on the next gen Xbox, so that's a big plus right there too. So, all right, guys, thank you very much, and have a blessed day. And thank you.